Hey guys, Greg from BTOD.com. If you're interested in office chairs, we've got a ton of great content coming up here in the future. I highly recommend that you subscribe to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about our top 3 picks for 2019. Our top 3 picks for today's video are going to focus on 3 specific price points. We have our best overall pick, our best value pick, and our best budget pick. And the reason that we did this is we wanted to find a price point that was attainable for almost everyone's budget. Our first chair in the list and our best overall pick for 2019 is the STEELCASE Leap Chair. The first thing that I really liked about the STEELCASE Leap Chair was its excellent build quality. Second ranked on our overall list for 2019, you could tell from the bottom to the top of the chair that quality control was a big part of the production of the STEELCASE Leap Chair. The next thing that I really liked about the STEELCASE Leap Chair was its adjustable lumbar support system. What we found with a lot of chairs is that they tend to be a bit gimmicky. With the Leap Chair, it has a 2-way adjustable lumbar support system, meaning we can actually adjust how firm or soft the lower portion of the lumbar feels, and then there is a lumbar support bar that actually moves from the lower part of your back all the way up to the middle point. So it's got a really wide range of adjustment to fit most users well. The next thing that I really liked about the STEELCASE Leap Chair was its 4-way adjustable arms, an option that is an upgrade for the STEELCASE Leap Chair that I would highly recommend. Not only does it have 4-way adjustable arms, which include height, width, depth, and a pivot adjustment, but it also will have a wide range of adjustment, meaning that it will fit a large percentage of the population well. The next thing that I really liked about the STEELCASE Leap Chair, and our entire office really liked, was the seat comfort on the STEELCASE Leap Chair. So one thing about seat comfort, it's one of the most subjective things in an office chair. And what we found with the Leap Chair, it was very high rated amongst the 9 people in our office. It wasn't too firm and it wasn't too soft, which meant it was really good for long periods of sitting. The next thing that we liked about the STEELCASE Leap Chair was its excellent warranty. The Leap Chair is covered basically in 2 different areas. The frame is going to be covered for the life of the product, and then everything else, foam, casters, mechanisms, arm pads, things like that are going to be covered for a period of 12 years. It is important to note that this is for the original purchaser of the chair. The next thing that I like about the STEELCASE Leap Chair is the heavy weight capacity. So this is a standard size office chair, but it's rated to 400 pounds. So kind of going back to build quality, I think it speaks volumes about the build quality of the chair, the fact that STEELCASE is willing to put such a high weight rating on a standard size office chair. The last thing that I liked about the STEELCASE Leap Chair was the fact that it ships fully assembled. FedEx Ground will bring the large box to your door or your office suite. From there, you'll be able to either open the top of the box or the side of the box and just simply pull the chair from the box and you're good to go. There was a lot to like about the STEELCASE Leap Chair, but there were some things that I did not like. The first is probably the most obvious, and it's the price point. The way that we have the chair set up with the adjustable arms, standard upholstery, standard carpet casters, the chair is just shy of $1,000. So for some, this may be a little bit too high for their budget. The next thing that I didn't like about the STEELCASE Leap Chair was the fact that the back height was not adjustable. Because of the way that they designed the chair for movement with the back tied into the seat, there was no way for them to actually allow for that to be independently adjusted from the seat. The last thing that I don't like about the STEELCASE Leap Chair is where it's being manufactured. Currently, they are manufacturing their chair in Mexico, and an improvement, in my opinion, would be to move production here in the United States. The second chair in our list is our best value pick, the EUROTECH VERA chair. The first thing that I like about the EUROTECH VERA chair is how affordable it is for a fully loaded ergonomic office chair. When we look at ergonomic office chairs, it needs to have the essential adjustments to really fine-tune and fit the user, and the EUROTECH VERA chair does a great job with that for around $400. The second thing that I liked about the EUROTECH VERA chair was its back support and back comfort. So when we brought the chair into the office, the first thing that everyone said when they sat in the chair was, wow, this back is so comfortable. And when we look at the score at 88, the closest chair was the Leap chair at 82. So there was a pretty good gap between the first chair rated for back support and the second chair. The next thing that I liked about the EUROTECH VERA chair was the comfortable seat pad. Much like the STEELCASE Leap chair, we found that the pad wasn't too firm and too soft and really did support long-term seating throughout the day. One thing I do want to note though, it is a little bit firmer than the STEELCASE Leap seat. The next thing that I liked about the EUROTECH VERA chair was its 4D arms. That means that they're height adjustable, width adjustable, pivoting, and depth adjustable as well. The next thing that I like about the EUROTECH VERA chair is the fact that it has a seat sliding function, which will adjust for shorter or longer legs. The last thing that I really like about the EUROTECH VERA chair is the warranty that you get for a mid-range chair. So you'll get a 5-year warranty on the foam and the upholstery of the chair, and you'll get a lifetime warranty on things like your casters, mechanisms, and armrests. The only thing that you need to do is hang on to your proof of purchase. So of course, with a chair that's around $400, there are going to be more things that I don't like about this chair than a chair that would be closer to that $1,000 mark, like the STEELCASE Leap chair. The first thing that I didn't like about the EUROTECH VERA chair was the fact that it didn't come with an adjustable lumbar system, meaning there was no way to really fine-tune where you were getting that support in your back. The next thing that I didn't like was the middle of the road build quality. So at $400 to $500 for this particular chair, there is going to be a noticeable difference between a EUROTECH VERA chair and a STEELCASE Leap chair. The next thing that I didn't like was the fact that the mesh back can be a bit abrasive depending on the type of material you're wearing. This is something that's common for a lot of mesh office chairs. The last thing that I didn't like is the fact that it is not a great chair for shorter users. What I mean is that this chair will go down to about 18 to 18 and a half inches once you're seated in the chair. If you're someone that's 5'3", 5'4", this could pose a problem as you're not able to get your feet flat on the floor. So for users that are around that height range, up to maybe 5'5", you may want to look at getting a footrest to pair with this chair. Our last pick for today's video is our best value pick, the 100MC chair. The first thing that I really like about the 100MC chair is the price point. At $199, this is the most affordable chair in the entire list. The next thing that I like is the fact that it comes with a height adjustable lumbar support system, meaning you're able to fine tune it up and down the back of the chair. The next thing that I like is the tall supportive backrest on the chair. When you sit back into the chair, you can feel there's support all the way from the lower back up into your shoulders, and it sits at almost a perfect 90-degree position. So if that's important to you, this is a great option. The next thing that I like about the chair is that it comes with a 3-position tilt lock, meaning you can lock in 3 predetermined positions as you're reclining back in the chair. Most chairs at this price point will offer just a swivel tilt basic mechanism. The last thing that I like about the 100MC chair is that it comes with a really good warranty for a chair under $200. So for 5 years, your foam and your upholstery is covered. And then for the life of the parts, things like your casters, mechanisms, armrests will be covered. So at $199, it really shouldn't come as a surprise that there were things that I didn't like about the chair. The first is the lower end build quality. So it's not a chair that I would say is like the $100 special at your Office Depot or Office Max, but there is a distinct difference between the 100MC chair to the EUROTECH VERA chair, which is a $400 chair, and then especially the $1,000 chairs like the STEELCASE Leap. The next thing that I didn't like about the chair was it was lacking in some key ergonomic adjustments. The first is seat depth adjustment, the second being a back height adjustment, and then the last two were within the arm depth and a pivot adjustment. The next thing that I didn't like was the firmness of the seat. It's funny because I actually do like that, but I know for the masses, it can sit a little bit firm for some users. There was a reason why we did this when we designed the chair. When you look at chairs that are this price point, we wanted to look to find a way to make the seat provide support for a long lifetime of the chair. When a chair has a much softer seat pad, we find they break down a lot sooner, and so that's why we went with a bit firmer seat. The next thing that I didn't like is the weight capacity for the 100MC chair. At 250 pounds, it won't be as high as the other chairs in the list. The last thing that I didn't like about the 100MC chair was the firmness in the arm pads. So they won't have that nice, soft, sink into them feel. They will be much firmer, which will hold up well over long periods of time. But if you're someone who wants a softer arm pad, this might not be a great fit for you. Hopefully one of the top 3 picks in our video today will fit your office chair needs. If not, we've dropped the link down in the description for our complete 21 office chairs list for 2019, so you should be able to find something that you like in that list. If you like today's video, please hit that like button. And again, we've got a ton of great content coming out on the office chair category, so if you subscribe, you won't miss out on any of it. Thanks a lot for watching.